Why, hello, and welcome to my next reaction to Supernatural. So it does truly feel like the gloves are coming off a bit with the British Men of Letters, and I really don't know what to expect with this episode. If we're just going to hit the ground running with all of that, or knowing Supernatural, it's quite possible they won't even be in this episode, but I'm a bit nervous for what's to come, though I will say I am also pretty confident that Sam and Dean will be able to handle it, but I guess I'll just have to watch and see. Let's go. Always starting off in the woods,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. What? I gotta work tomorrow, so enjoy the show.
I feel like that's an odd thing to say. Oh no, don't wander off on your own. Oh! Wow!
What is this, man? Hey, real funny, dude!
What a... okay. Oh no.
No!
Okay, that's terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna say it again, I don't like that.
Cass, it's me. I'm trying to get a hold of
Oh,
you.
Cass.
I don't know what's going on, but we got a line on Dagon.
I feel like soon we should catch up
we'll use
with
the backup.
Cass.
He'll be fine. He always is.
Yeah.
Just got an email from Mick.
Oh no.
It's a case. Looks like a guy named Jared Hayes disappeared in Tomahawk, Wisconsin a week ago. No witnesses, no body, but Mick says this place has a history.
Meaning?
Well, it means a lot of people go missing in Tomahawk. One a year every year from 1898 to 1997, and then nothing until now. So maybe they're starting up again? Maybe it's a cycle of some sort?
One way to find out.
Who is sending... Oh.
It's time.
Oh my goodness. So angry.
So what can you tell us about the case?
Well, nothing much to tell. Any dishes passed, hoof at home. Never made it.
So, somebody snagged him.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe?
Well,
Look, maybe Jared did get got. We're working every lead. But
there was a
me, he
witness.
just bailed.
And why would he do that?
Jared's had it rough.
Did you talk to his old man?
Can't. Not really. Guy stroked out a couple years ago. Breathes for a tube.
You said that he was with friends and that Jared went missing.
Yeah, did any of them say anything?
Nothing worth repeating.
Okay.
Ain't precious.
Any idea where we can find these friends?
That's
Oh yeah.
kind of suspicious, but okay.
We just wanted to talk about the night Jared Hayes went missing. Sheriff says you were with him.
Yeah, well, the sheriff is a jackass, right? Look, he thinks Jared just skipped town.
You don't?
I know he didn't. And Sheriff Bishop's not gonna believe me. We got history. Anytime something happens in this town, he brings me in for questioning.
Why's that?
Why do you think?
Well, look, if you won't tell the sheriff what you saw, how about you tell us?
Okay.
I ran to save Jared, okay? But... No! The monster, it got him.
Monster.
Black Bill.
It seems like... Okay, I don't know.
Black Bill
Why it
is a
freaked
local
me out is it
legend.
seems like a person in a mask.
Like a folklore story from 1907 that mentions. All right, well, he lives in the woods, so he's like a local Jersey devil. And apparently he has the head of a goat.
A goat. Like, goat?
Yeah, a goat.
already figured out a way to kill it.
How did you? You don't even know what it is.
The cult. Dust City there. Work smarter, City.
Well.
Not harder.
Well, this coffee is hot. Kind of like... Hi. What's your name?
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Sorry. Damn it, Pete. You clocked in late. Again.
Yeah, and?
And you're really painting me in a corner here.
Not yeah, and.
Look, I liked him too. He was a valued employee, and he was a friend.
Because after you put him on part-time, he pretty much hated you.
All right.
You can't keep using him as an excuse to blow off work, okay?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. I think there should be some leniency if somebody close to him went missing. All of that. Oh, and see, that was the jump scare I thought was going to happen earlier. Yeah, it's a person. I'm pretty sure. And you know, I have a thing. No, yeah. Well, he's definitely gonna not be on time for work tomorrow. Do you guys know that I hate the whole like deranged people thing? I don't like it.
It's a satyr, half man, half goat from Greek mythology.
Come on,
Oh.
this guy's adorable. Plays a freaking flute.
Yeah, dude, that's Pan. So
Okay.
satyrs are creatures of uncontrollable lust. They would lead people to the woods for massive orgies.
Nice.
When the fun was over, the satyr would, quote, feast upon the flesh of his victims until his belly was full to bursting with their moist, slippery meat.
Oh,
That's descriptive.
that's nice.
All right, what do we do?
Okay.
Well, I was thinking...
I lost my appetite too.
And see if...
I don't suppose he's around. No, Darren didn't show up for work today.
I suspected.
Last night, closed up, talked about our big day today.
What big day?
You see that walking clipboard over there?
Yeah.
That's a health inspector. He's trying to shut us down.
How come? This place is spotless.
It cleans up pretty nice, but our equipment, it's a little out of date.
Get you upgrade?
We would if we could. Business isn't exactly booming. Meanwhile, our owner would rather play sheriff than actually take care of business.
You telling me that Sheriff Bishop owns this place?
Yeah, Barrett Bishop Jr., heir to the Bishop meat empire. His family, they've owned this plant for forever. Barry's inside. He's hoping to sweet talk the inspector. He asked me it's too little, way too big.
This is all connected. I don't know how yet, but
Sure.
okay.
So
Okay.
we roll into town, look into a case, talk to the local badge.
And then our one witness goes missing. Last place he was seen, owned by the sheriff.
Oh goodness.
You hungry? I'm hungry.
Excuse me, Sheriff.
What are you doing here?
Well, we could ask you the same thing, except owner, right? You run the joint.
My name's on the paperwork. He handles the day-to-day. You still trying to chase down Jared Hayes?
Yeah, and now Darren Boston.
Yeah. Seems to go missing too.
First I've heard.
Yeah. So tell us, what have you heard about Black Bill?
I'm sorry.
Black Bill. Darren told us he saw Black Bill attack Jared Hayes.
Look, around here, parents tell their kids not to go into the woods. Black Bill will get him. He's the boogeyman. And everyone knows
Okay.
the boogeyman ain't real.
Sure about that? A lot of people go missing in this town.
One a year every year up until 97.
I mean, people come to town, they work in the plant for a while, then they get bored and restless, and they, you know, move on. He's probably waking up right now safe and sound.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to know.
Hey!
Sheriff's not acting suspicious.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I really hate that. Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. right. That cutscene was not necessary. I genuinely thought it was like a person
Seriously, Dean?
in a mask.
After what we just saw, how can you eat? If you lived here, you worked at the plant. The bishops owned all the houses, all the businesses, or they did until a few years ago. The sheriff has been selling off all of their family property, everything, except for the plant and the family estate.
Wow. So he lives at the Adams family house.
It's Mick.
Okay. Tell him we're cool.
So, creepy house?
Creepy house.
It's clear. Onward. Now, remember your orders.
Oh my
Dr. Hess
goodness.
wants to
They're gonna bug the whole place. Oh my word.
Dean? I said we just got lucky.
Wow. Hello? Goat dude?
Okay. Oh no.
Why is it always the rich ones?
Oh no. A mess.
Hiya, Sheriff.
I feel like there might be more to the story here, but I don't know.
It's not what it looks like.
Really? This looks like a straight-up murder room to me.
A little bit.
You won't believe me.
Try us. You have a pretty open mind.
My family, we got a secret.
Well, the best ones do.
Is this about Black Bill?
No. I mean, yeah, but he's not real.
Okay.
Black Bill, he's us.
Come again?
Growing up, my father telling me stories about a monster. Lived under our house, made our family rich. All we had to do was feed it.
Feed it what?
Blood,
People.
human blood.
Yeah.
My dad, his dad, and all the way back, they'd go out and grab some poor son of a bitch, bring him here, and
Oh! So it what? Okay. Okay.
Black Bill,
Okay.
we made him up.
I
So
wasn't
Goat Dude is just a dude.
crazy.
Then who's the monster?
Moloch. God of sacrifice.
You have a god living in your basement?
Yeah, one of my people way back, they bound Moloch, locked him away, starved him. My family, that's what we did. Let the god get so hungry that he'd do anything for blood. Moloch used his power to make us rich. After my father died in '97, I put a stop to all that. I never killed anybody, I just wanted to help people. To make up for all the bad we've done, I wanted to leave a legacy.
Interesting.
Well, aren't you just a beach?
So what happened to Moloch?
I kept him locked up. Hope he'd starve to death.
Locked up where?
Why do I just going out on a limb. I don't think he's there anymore. I don't. Oh my goodness.
It's empty.
What?
He's not there.
It's empty.
No.
Stay here. Keep an eye on him.
What? Dean, there could be a god up there.
I'm cool.
Teen. Killing Hitler, killing gods. Yeah. All in a day's work. Oh no. Dean, don't get that big mallet to the face. I hate that. I know I keep saying it, but I really hate that. That is so creepy. Oh no. Oh no.
What are you doing? I'm trying to track the cell phone. All right, got it. Let's go. Just as I thought. I can't see a damn thing.
Okay.
I didn't expect to see you again, Agent. I went to the house looking for my brother.
Brother.
Barry. Different moms. Same daddy.
Oh. Oh. What a
Old man
family.
Bishop, Barry grew up in the big house. I grew up in a double wide. Does that sound fair to you?
Honestly, sounds like a bad episode of Dynasty.
You got a lot of jokes.
And right now, that's about all I got.
You know what I got?
A big knife.
A god.
Oh. Well, that too,
Mom.
I guess.
Barry giving away the family fortune like that, I had to get creative. I went to the old house trying to get my hands on anything I could sell. But I found something else. Moloch. He told me he'd make me rich. He told me he'd solve all my problems. All I had to do was feed him. I'm a bishop. That's what we do, right? Hunting people, killing them. The family business. Moloch's been starved for 20 years. It's gonna take a few meals for him to get his mojo going, but then, we are back, baby. I'm saving this town.
I'll tell that to Jared and Darren.
Jared was a screw-up. He got what he deserved. And Darren, well, sorry, bud, but once he talked, he had to go. Loose ends.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
My jackass half-brother was supposed to be the next meal, but he'll do.
Whoa, hey. What? Hey,
It'll be over soon.
Okay.
Series complete, sir.
Okay, the cut to these scenes with this music.
Justice must have it.
It's very Twin Peaksy.
Shall we go?
Yes.
A little bit.
Now then, I could use a pint.
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no, Dean. Oh. Hey. Okay. Oh my goodness. This fucking guy. There you go. Just
You have to stop.
Don't act like you care.
I gave you the plan.
Oh, because you knew it was failing. What a bunch of crap. I did that my whole life. The crap!
okay. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Get.
Not anymore. I'm saving this town. I'm the hero. You're dead.
I really don't think so, sweetie. Okay. Oh, Dean! You know that hurt. You know that hurt. Wow, Sam. Okay. Okay.
Cool. Just anything.
Wow, what an episode.
How you feeling?
Like I just went 12 rounds with a god, so, normal. You should
Sure.
go.
You know that hurt.
No, Sheriff, we can help clean up.
No. This, I'll take care of it. It's on me.
Oh.
This is my legacy.
Look, next time you hear me say that our family is messed up, remind me that we could be psycho dope people.
Yeah, that's true enough.
What do you think our legacy is going to be? When we're gone, and after all the stuff we've done, think folks will remember us? You know,
They
100
kind
years
of
from now?
already have a legacy, at least in the hunting world.
Guys like us, we're not exactly the type of people they write about in history books. You know?
Mm.
But the
I
people
don't
we
know
saved,
about
they're our legacy.
that.
And
Oh.
they'll remember us, and then I guess we'll eventually fade away too. That's fine. Because we left the world better than we found it, you know?
Oh my word. Getting emotional.
I don't know what's going to happen to this place. After we're gone, you think some hunter will move in, keep fighting the fight?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
What are you doing?
Leaving our mark.
Oh. Ooh, tough to do the S. Yeah, I guess you gotta make it a jagged. Oh.
Guess we gotta call Mick, debrief or whatever. Right.
Hello, Winchester.
Catch?
Where's Mick?
I didn't tell you. He flew back to London last night.
That for all the unpleasantness with Dagon and Rennie. Well,
For the time being, you'll report to me.
Great.
Seriously?
I'd much rather be with your mother.
hunting.
For Chupacabra in Texas.
But for now, I'm what you've got.
So, Wisconsin.
We fought a god and won.
Well done.
We'll be in touch.
So now we're reporting to low-rent Christian Bale? Seriously?
I don't like that guy. It creeps me out. Yeah. Oldest. Worst.
Okay. Is catching feelings or what? I don't know. I don't know about you, sir. I don't know about you. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I did go into this episode, one, kind of questioning whether we were going to address everything, about what happened at the end of the last episode with the British Men of Letters, and also, how much it would be addressed. Was it all going to implode in this episode? I did think that was a possibility. I do know that we have quite a few episodes left in this season, but I also was pretty aware that we have some other things going on. I feel like we need to check in with Cass and, along those lines. We have Kelly and Lucifer and his child and all of that. So I did think that there was the potential, I guess, that, it could really ramp up with the British Men of Letters, given how, the last episode went. I don't necessarily think that it super ramped up, but they're really laying the groundwork for things to certainly implode or at least get very messy. Obviously Sam and Dean are not going to be happy. Once they find out, and I think it will come out, that Mick is dead. Ketch posed as him. And I also think that, whatever kind of, albeit small leeway they did give to Mick, who did exhibit, I feel like, genuinely questioning his orders and genuinely kind of going on this character arc, right? Now, I don't know that they're going to give that leeway to Ketch. I think it's going to come up pretty quick. I don't know if it's going to be that they found that, or that they will find the bugs, or some other way. But, I think we have like 5 episodes left. So I think it's really going to come to a head soon. It didn't really in this episode, but I don't think it's much longer. Also, I've said this before, and I'm sorry if it's frustrating. I do not know how I feel about the whole Ketch Mary thing, and him with the photo at the end. I don't know. And I'm just going to be honest about that. Okay? I don't know how I feel about that. Gotta say, Ketch, in general, not my favorite person on the show. Okay? I don't think that should come as a surprise to anybody, because, I just, people he's killed and all of that. But I also think that there's a very big possibility that Mary is going to find out about Mick. Right? I mean, she's a little bit more in it, maybe, like physically, I mean, at like the headquarters and everything like that, than Sam and Dean. Also a possibility, and that's going to implode. There's a lot of potential of imploding happening. Okay? That wasn't the main focus of this episode, but it was definitely lingering in the background. I did love all of the cutscenes with that music and everything. All right. Otherwise, the story, it is so weird to say this, but the story was a fairly simple case, and why it's weird to say that is because it literally had to do with a god. It's a little bit weird to go, oh yeah, it was just like a simple run-of-the-mill, but I mean more like plot line wise, or kind of where the story went. There was some mystery involved. There were some unsettling things for me, particularly. I know not everybody agrees, but I always say kind of the scariest shit in Supernatural is always when it's some like deranged person. And it was a little bit, I gotta say, once the mask was off of this guy, I didn't find him to be super threatening. Gotta say, he really was one note. It's not fair, and so I'm gonna sacrifice to a god, and okay, sir. I mean, truly, just stop talking. You know what I mean? And I liked the sheriff there, fine. Just, I felt like the characters didn't really stand out. However, yeah, I mean, there's that unsettling feeling. And I have to be honest, this I really thought that I was going crazy, because I truly was like, okay, that's a guy in a mask, and there might be something supernatural about said guy in a mask, but I was like, that's a guy in a mask. And then they pan to actually Moloch and the guy, and I was like, am I insane? Am I insane? Did I just misremember all of that? And, sometimes I just gotta let the episode run its course, okay? I'm very glad that by the end I was slightly vindicated and I didn't seem all that stupid. Okay. But yeah, in general, a pretty simple, straightforward type of episode. I really liked the talk of legacy there at the end. I thought that was really nice and really great. And you know, the idea of it's kind of the people that they save. They'll remember that. I mean, how many times did they save somebody that, you know, those people are going to remember Sam and Dean, and that is their legacy. You know, but they're also pretty famous in the hunting world, so to speak, right? We've already kind of established that. So they kind of got a legacy going on. Anyway, I love that scene. I love the carving the initials and all of that. That was a nice kind of sweet way to wrap it all up. And yeah, I think that's about it on the episode. So I did want to end this reaction with kind of reiterating an update for you all. So if I am correct, if you are watching this on YouTube, when it goes out on YouTube, this is my last reaction before I go on a little bit of a, let's just say, lengthier break than I normally take. You know, definitely refer to whatever update video I have put out, hopefully recently, for more specifics on all of that and when I'm returning and all of that. I'm not trying to be vague in this video. I'm just filming this very, very early, and at the time of me filming this, I'm not sure of the exact updates. So refer to the update video. You will get said updates. Okay. But yeah, I normally take a break kind of in the first half of the year and the second half of the year, you know, and I didn't take a break this first half of the year. I did make that decision, and I was okay with that decision. There was just, it was so busy for a good portion of it that even the idea of like taking a break and the amount I was going to like even come back to, it was just, I was like, it's going to be worse, you know, if I do take a break, you know. And so, but I did make sure that I was still, you know, giving myself a good amount of a break. And I said to myself, you know, when things calm down a little bit, I'm going to take an extra long break in the second half of the year. So that's coming up after this. If you are at all curious, you know, there are 2 tiers on Patreon. One is 2 weeks early access, and one is 4 weeks early access. So if you do want to watch more of these supernatural reactions, you know, you can head on over there. But yeah, just wanted to do a little reminder for you guys that there's going to be a little bit of a break for supernatural reactions for a hot second while I recharge and all of that stuff. Okay, I don't want to speak for most reactors because I don't know if they actually feel this way, but at least for me and knowing myself for doing this for a while, I just get to the point sometimes where I'm like, you know what? I need to not be on camera for a hot second. So, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get some rest and recharging in that aspect. Okay. I think that's about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.